What's up guys, it's LateCom here. We're back with yet another brand new Trove video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the best and the most efficient methods for you guys to farm for your stellar gems, or more specifically stellar lesser gems, the one you actually see right here, these little 8 gems that we've got. So let's talk about the basics right off the bat, right? Where do you actually obtain these stellar gems? As you can see in my inventory right now, we have got some Uber 9 gem boxes and we've got some Uber 9 water gem boxes right here. And the tooltip right here, it says open for gem dust, a shadow gem, which is going to be the common drop, a radiant gem, which is going to be the uncommon drop, and stellar gem being the rare drop. So basically, whenever you actually open up 70 boxes, you will actually be able to get a guaranteed rare stellar gem drop. So there we go. We're just going to open one more box and we managed to obtain a fierce water gem right here, which is going to give me 507 power rank. I could possibly use it on my class right now just to unsocket this, but I'll probably do it later. Anyways, that's going to be one of the first ways. So let's now talk about the best ways to farm for these boxes, because you're definitely going to need to farm as efficiently as possible if you're trying to save time and progress as quick as you can, right? So let's just jump right into that. First off, I really want to talk about something that is going to be really important if you're looking for efficiency. Make sure you actually join a club that actually has the effigy of potent opulence used in the club. Now, what does this fixture actually do? Let's take a look. The effigy of potent opulence tier 3 grants a 20% reduction in gem upgrade cost and a 4 times greater chance to drop prime world gem boxes in any world. So what this means is that it's gonna give you a higher chance of actually dropping a prime world gem box, which is also known as the Uber 9 gem box. So let's say you're gonna be farming in the Uber 9 water world, right? You're gonna have a higher chance of obtaining these boxes inside this Uber 9 drowned world when you've got the fixture up and if you've got the club as primary. I will link a couple of discords, a club or two, in the description below. Sadly, it's only gonna be for PC, so if you're interested in joining, it's gonna probably be a couple of no requirement clubs, so feel free to join their discords down in the link in the descriptions below. Let's now talk about the next thing that you guys should take note of. Now, first off, we're gonna have to take a look at the class that you're using to farm for these boxes. Now, there are a total of course, 16 different classes. And the class I would recommend for you guys to actually use for farming is, of course, gonna be none other than Neon Ninja. I mean, a lot of you guys might like him, a lot of you guys might not. But I guess, in my opinion, if you're looking for the best way to using your classes to farm, then you should be using a class like Neon Ninja, or in the mid to end game using Dino Tamer in order to farm. Now, these two are probably going to be the most prominent farming classes in the early, mid, and end game. So if you're looking to, progress as quick as possible, I would consider picking Neon Ninja as a farm class and another DPS class as a main, like Gunslinger or Ice Sage. So it's basically 1 DPS and 1 farming class to make it as efficient as possible. If you're using a physical damage class like I am right now using the Neon Ninja, what I would recommend you guys to do, or you make sure you actually do get, is the animated jug ally that we have got right here. Sadly, I do not have the Nitro Chaser banner, but if you do have the chance to obtain it, by the way, I'm currently on my alternate right now, so yeah, pretty low on stats right now. But anyways, with that out of the way though, make sure you get the Nitro Chaser banner because it's going to give you 10 movement speed, and make sure you get the animated jug ally if you're using a physical damage class because it's going to give you 300 lights. I mean, you don't really need lights to actually farm in Uber worlds, but it's going to give you 20% physical damage, and it's going to give you a movement speed boost when a nearby enemy dies. Make sure you also get the Trailblazing emblem on your class that you're using to farm for these boxes, because it's also going to give you a grant to jump and your movement speed. The next thing though, if you're using a magic damage class, I would want you guys to make sure that you're using the Aviar ally right here, because it's gonna basically be the magic damage version of the animated jug, which is basically just gonna do the same thing as what the animated jug actually does. And make sure you get the Trailblazing emblem as well, because I mean, why not? So let's take a look and see what gems I'm currently requiring on my Neon Ninja right now. So running through the list of gems, as you can see, I have got some maximum health on my gems, and I've got 1.1 million health on my Neon Ninja right now. So the logical thing would be to farm for fire gems, or at least fire stellar gems, because I've got an arcane fire gem, in which is going to be pretty much useless on a class like Neon Ninja, because Neon Ninja is going to be physical and arcane gems are only going to give you magic damage. So I will have to head on over into a fire world in order to farm for these gem boxes. Now that we're in this fire world, the first thing, or the first tip that I would give you guys, is to make sure you actually get some bombs in order to just, get through the dungeons as quick as possible. Just bomb a path through the dungeon, and as you can see here, there is gonna be a world boss that you're gonna, kill in order to obtain these gem boxes right here. So killing these bosses, or world bosses, will actually give you guaranteed gem boxes, so make sure you actually kill them. So if you're using a Neon Ninja and if you're farming, make sure you actually use your right click in order to shoot your shurikens at your enemies. Make sure you actually have your class gem as well. I will link a guide, or a 5-minute guide to building Neon Ninja, down in the description below. So make sure you actually check it out, because it's definitely something that you really want to take note of and understand before, using your Neon Ninja as a farming class, because it's definitely something that you would want in your arsenal to make your farming at least a little bit more efficient. So one thing that you guys should take note though, if you guys actually don't enjoy farming with classes like Neon Ninja or a class like Dino Tamer, then I would recommend you guys to make sure that you get the Knight subclass. The reason being is because if you get on your mounts, you're gonna have a movement speed of at least a little bit higher than the usual 90 movement speed, because this movement speed, it is gonna be based off of your Knight's power rank, and the highest possible movement speed from the Knight subclass would be at about 125 movement speed at 30,000 power rank. So the higher the PR on your Knights, the more beneficial it will be for you guys to use your Knight subclasses. So make sure you actually get your Knight to at least a decent bit of power rank if you're not actually using a class like Neon Ninja to farm. And one thing that I would recommend you guys to actually use though when you're farming on, at least in firewalls, would be to use the Kabiri. The reason being because if you're using the Kabiri, you can actually build blocks on the ground in the lava and basically not drown. And because if you get in the lava, you're just gonna hurt yourself. So getting the Kabiri in the fire world would be something that you would definitely need. If you're interested in getting a couple of helpful mods to farm for Uber worlds and stuff like that, feel free to check out the links in the descriptions below, because I have got a video in which I talk about all of my mods on this channel. But if you guys are on Xbox and PS4, sadly I will not have any other tips for you guys, because mods are just pretty much non-existent on those platforms. So sad to say, but mods are only going to be PC based. And make sure you actually farm consistently, because these gems don't exactly drop down from the sky. You're going to actually have to farm quite a bit in order to obtain them. There is no exact shortcut, except for one way that you guys could possibly use, but I don't really recommend you guys to do it. It is to actually get Patron Pass. Now, what is Patron Pass? As you can see right here, there is going to be a little bit of a, twist to this, alright? You're going to have double gem box karma, in which will be allowing you to get a stellar gem every time you open up 35 boxes instead of opening up 70. So basically you're gonna get a guaranteed stellar every 35 instead of 70 boxes, which is gonna be pretty cool. So if you've got a little bit of money to spend on Trove, then feel free to buy one of these. It's your choice at the end of the day if you want to make your progression a little bit faster. But if you're a free-to-play player, just don't even bother getting this, because it's not something that you will really need at this point in time. Number 2, also, I pretty much forgot to talk about, is going to be about Gem Day. Make sure you're going to be farming your gem boxes on Gem Day and upgrade your gems on Gem Day as well, because you're going to actually be able to get a 25% increase in a gem box drop chance. So instead of 1, there's going to be a 25 bonus gem box drop chance of getting another gem box, which is going to be rather cool to, make your efficiency a little bit better. Make sure you check out the links in the description down below to make sure that you learn a little bit more about gems and basically about the overall basics of the game, because I'm going to be linking a ton of helpful content that you're going to need in order to learn the ins and outs of playing Trove in and in itself. So make sure you check out those videos in order to learn more about Trove and to progress in the game in its entirety. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate each and every one of your support. That's going to be all from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next couple of videos. As usual, peace out.